when he's singing, he's honoring his ancestors and uplifting and all of that, but then it also attracts the not good. So it's like, in order for him to be successful, the vampires were telling him he has to sell out so that he could be, that he could live forever and his music could live forever. And it's exactly like things that I see and go through every day.
After exposing Beyonce's rampant witchcraft online, Chloe Bailey invited an incalculable number of spiritual attacks on her life. Perhaps she should collect her holy water and begin praying for her soul. According to Chloe, Parkwood halted her career because she would not sell her soul. The reason why Beyonce would sign Chloe and her sister just to hardly promote them was already a mystery to many, but now we know. People initially believed that Vatance did this because she was afraid Chloe would take over her if she became too large. But it turns out that Chloe's refusal to sell her soul had more to do with it than that. As you may recall, shortly after Chloe declared she was leaving Beyonce's label, Parkwood Entertainment, well-known YouTube blogger Storm Monroe made some accusations that Beyonce was a high priestess witch. However, the Beehive flooded his social media accounts and called him a variety of derogatory names, including the F-slur. Storm claimed at the time that Madonna was in command before Beyonce assumed the position of the new Hollywood high priestess, and that Beyonce worships a wicked African deity named Ocean.
Number two, as you guys know, Beyonce is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. She is a daughter of, I believe, either a daughter of Oshun or Yemaya. I go back and forth. I feel like it's Oshun though, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But nonetheless, she's a high-ranking witch. Okay. How many people have come out and said, hey, shit, my cat started dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that. Like, this is nothing new, okay? But you got to understand, when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done. And Madonna is a very high-ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is. Of course, the main thing Madonna practices is Kabbalah, but then there's different versions of Kabbalah, just like there's different versions of African spirituality. But then I also believe that in addition to African spirituality, I do believe that Beyonce is into dark magic and black magic as well, her and Jay-Z. And we're just going to leave it at that. All right.
People did not believe Storm at the time, but Chloe recently went on TikTok and appeared to confirm that she was offered the chance to be a part of the Illuminati, but declined, which is why her career has been in a bad place for the past few years. She was online chatting with her fans when someone asked her if she had seen the movie Sinners, and she said that she had, but she did not stop there. She went on a lengthy emotional tirade about how she related to the film because it perfectly captures the experience she has had in the industry and having to sell her soul in order to further her career.
Did you see Sinners? Yes, I saw Sinners. It was phenomenal. I absolutely freaking loved it. Can I be honest? After Sinners, I cried. Do you want to know why I cried? Yes or no? Or you're just like, Chloe, you cried because you're a crybaby. Just tell me. Okay, so I think anyone who, it just reminds you so much of the industry, right? And it's like you could have a gift like he did with his guitar, and like they said, when he's singing, he's honoring his ancestors and uplifting and all of that, but then it also attracts the not good. So it's like, in order for him to be successful, the vampires were telling him he has to sell out so that he could be that he could live forever and his music could live forever. And it's exactly like things that I see and go through every day. And that's why I just like broke down crying, because it was showing like the people who decided not to go to the other side, they were in there fighting for their lives, they were in there going through it, while the ones who did give in, they were outside celebrating and having a good time and got things quicker and things like that. So the reason why Sinners resonated with me so much is because it's something that you see every day, and no matter how hard you work, no matter how good of a person that you are, no matter how talented you are, sometimes that's not enough to get you places that you need to be. And that's why Sinners, like, I was crying right after, because I feel like anyone in the industry could really resonate with it. And it also showed that what you have to give negativity permission to be inside. And as long as you don't invite it in, you'll be okay and safe. So that's why I really resonated with Sinners, and I thought it was so beautiful. I thought it was done so beautifully, and I'm just really proud of everyone who was a part of it. And I even cried when he was singing in the bar, and you see all the different, the history, all of the ancestors that came before us, that he wouldn't have been there to make music and play his guitar without the ones that came before him. So I feel like anyone who has a gift and has something that they truly, truly love, but feels like it's not coming to them in the time that they want it because they're moving in the right way, so where they don't like give in, it's harder. And then you have like so many things tempting around you, like the vampire. So it was so deep. It was so deep. That's the reason I cried for like a whole hour after.
Many people understood what she was trying to express right away, but some even dragged her, saying that she had already sold her soul when she chose to have several surgeries and enhance herself, just to fail to reach the level she had anticipated. One individual stated, "To be honest, Chloe Bailey's music career is a cautionary tale about when selling out goes wrong. She was left with all of the damage to her brand without any of the critical or commercial success of her albums to justify her rebrand. The general public rejected Chloe's Hyper's invention. They labeled it forced. Remember how Chloe tweeted a picture of herself in a swimming suit while on vacation earlier this year and was accused of altering her face? In the pictures, her face appeared extremely slender, and her complexion appeared lighter than usual, almost as if she had bleached it. Some say she had a nose job, while others say she had jawline reconstructive surgery. A person who revealed the truth exclusively to media outlets later verified all of these rumors, asserting that Chloe had undergone genioplasty surgery. The source said Chloe underwent the controversial surgery called genioplasty. Genioplasty surgery, also known as mini V-line surgery or V-line, is where you alter your chin to create more streamlined symmetry in the face. V-line is sometimes considered just surgery on the chin, or it can be considered as surgery for the jaw and chin. However, some had previously criticized Chloe for possibly getting surgery or heavily photoshopping her photos. She posted a serving baddie yaddy TikTok back in February 2022. Afterwards, she was accused of obtaining a nip and tuck by others. Chloe had to go online and remove the rumors herself since they had gotten so nasty, but that was not the end of it. A year later, she was criticized once more for altering her images to make her figure look thinner. She was accused of using editing tools to make herself look amazing and of being self-conscious about her appearance. Like the prior time, however, Chloe was not amenable to this and blasted a fan who confronted her. In their response, the fan stated, "I love you, girl, but the Photoshop is too much here. Your body is amazing. Without it, this doesn't look real." Chloe was having none of it and answered right away. She attributed the photo's altered appearance on her weight gain and the corset she was wearing. She said, "I love you too. It's the combo of a corset, latex, and the lower angle. I love my body when I have extra weight on me, and I love my body when I get snatched because I'm dancing a lot. The videos match. I know I love editing, but I've been working hard on my body, and I take that as a compliment. Thank you." Although it is unknown if all of these purported photoshopped images and operations were included in the Illuminati package, many believe Beyonce coerced her into it. However, Chloe was dismissed, and her career was essentially over because she was not prepared to put in the full effort. The absurdity is that Beyonce is solely responsible for the accusations of witchcraft associated with her name, as she appears to have initiated them when she debuted her notorious Sasha Fierce persona. She said, "Right before I performed for the BET Awards, I raised my hands up and it was the first time I felt something else come into me. I knew that was going to be my coming out night at the award show." Additionally, during the On the Run 2 tour in 2018, her former drummer, who had accompanied her on multiple tours for years, abruptly departed, accusing her of practicing extreme witchcraft behind the scenes before her performance. performances.
Guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience, but it was...
This field holds numerous secrets we are largely unaware of. Cloe was undeniably attempting to convey a lot without expressing too much. Yet one thing is certain, she should undoubtedly be further along in her professional journey than she is at present. As always, individuals had their opinions. Like this individual who remarked the way she was acting, I thought that soul was snatched already. Another person said, like being signed by Beyonce and saying you won't sell your soul is crazy. I'm eager to hear your opinions now. What do you make of Cloe declaring she won't trade her soul? Do you think she previously attempted to sell it, but it didn't work out, and that's the reason her career is stagnant? Share your insights in the comments section below, and remember to click here to check out this other chaotic video.